Good morning. I'm Carlton Sharp, pastor of Faith Christian Center Church right here in Beaumont, Texas. And we're here on what's happening in our neighborhood. And today my special guest is Mr. Eric Striesfeld. Welcome, Eric.
Thank you so much.
Hey, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yes, sir. We're excited to be in Beaumont. My company came in June of 2016 to manage the Beaumont Municipal Tennis Center.
Okay. So now, Eric, have you been a lifelong tennis player?
Well, not a lifelong tennis player. My first love and passion has been basketball. My stature at 5'8" on a good day did not allow me to continue that sport. So I picked up tennis at a little bit later age in my teens. And within 4 or 5 years, I was a full scholarship athlete.
Well, hold up, Eric. So you started out in basketball, but because of your height, you decided, well, this ain't gonna be a good career for me.
That is correct. When I got cut from the basketball team in 9th grade, came home crying my eyes out, I realized that I had to find something. I'd always been a lifelong athlete, always played sports, and there were some neighborhood tennis courts, and I started playing basically pickup tennis with my friends.
Okay. Now, you said that your company brought you here because of the new courts. So tell us a little bit about that.
Definitely. My company is Striesfeld Sports and Entertainment. My wife and I started that company in 2009. We own, operate, and manage tennis courts, clubs, complexes across the greater Houston, Pearland, and now Southeast Texas area. So
why tennis?
Well, I feel like tennis is a sport that brings families together. It's something that is unique. It's a lifetime sport. It's not something, as my basketball career ended early, most of the time at some point you're not able to play other sports your entire life. And so.
Yeah, you know, Eric, I used to play a little bit of tennis, and my classmates and I, he would always come in from the military, and we would go out there and play, because you can play all the time, no matter what the age.
Definitely. It's rewarding. It's one of those sports that I do feel like it hooks you. You kind of get that tennis bug and you get that excitement and you want to improve. And that's really the key. So we see that a lot in Beaumont. We've been very, very fortunate to work with so many families that have caught that tennis bug. It's a very, very popular sport here in Beaumont. There's an amazing Lamar University men's and women's tennis team locally here as well. And now with the Municipal Center being one of the preeminent facilities in all of Texas.
Wow.
It really is something that is in the backyard of your citizens, and we really want them to come on out and see how much fun tennis is.
Eric, I just couldn't understand, how an older gentleman in his senior years is able to whoop up on these young cats. I mean, he was standing in one spot and moved the other young man all across the court.
Definitely. It happens. It happens a lot more frequently than you think. And
yeah.
A lot of the times folks have been doubles partners for years. They've had the same doubles partner or playing partner for years, so they know each other inside and out, and that makes up for a lot of the movement issues.
Now you have a youth program that's year-round. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, sir. We have the Beaumont Tennis Academy, once again headquartered at the Beaumont Municipal Tennis Center at 6455 College Street. And that program offers year-round classes. It starts at as young as age 4.
Wow.
And we go up, and right now we're working with some nationally ranked juniors and top state ranked juniors here in the Southeast Texas community.
And so you actually are teaching them the sport of tennis, how the ins and the outs, year-round.
Definitely. We have a phenomenal professional staff. This is their career. This is what they do for a living.
Wow.
So we have phenomenal tennis professional staff at the Beaumont Municipal Tennis Center. They're available year-round. Our fall classes start back up the week of August 28th. We offer afternoon and weekend classes, once again, for all ages and abilities. There's even 4 covered courts
wow.
at the complex. So rain or shine, there's always tennis going on.
So there's an indoor complex?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 4 indoor covered courts as well as 20 outdoor lighted courts. So it makes, especially when you have these Southeast Texas rain showers in the summertime.
Or the heat.
It allows year-round play at all times.
So seeing that the summer is almost over, you still offer back to after school tennis.
Right now we have 2 more weeks of our summer tennis camp going on. We've had a phenomenal summer. We've been able to have, goodness, a couple of hundred students come out throughout the course of the summer already. We want to see some more of the youth come on out and experience the sport firsthand. We want them to get the tennis bug, just like I got the tennis bug. So what we'd like to do for your congregation is reach out in our last 2 weeks of camp. So we have July 31st through August 3rd, as well as August 6th through August 9th, is offer them a 50% off rate to come on in. So they can sign up for a full week of summer camp. It goes Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. daily for only $89.
Hold up, Eric. Hold up just a second. Okay, so in the next couple of weeks, a parent who still, it's summertime, and need an activity for their child to do, they can come out to the tennis complex and have a week's worth of tennis for $89
yes, sir.
A week.
All they have to do right now, they can give us a call at the tennis center. It's 409-866-2833. They can give us a call. They'll talk with our phenomenal staff. If they call us by Thursday, they can go ahead and get registered at this special rate. And I guarantee the kids are going to have a blast. They're going to learn a lifetime sport. And I strongly encourage you guys to come on out and check it out.
Yeah, that's a great offer. 50% off?
Yes,
wow. I mean, that's great. But now, after the summer is over, and the kid is hooked on tennis, then they can have after-school tennis.
Yes, sir. After-school classes, you can sign up for once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week. There's multiple days and times that are offered for all ages. So most important is, I always say to a parent, is try it out. You know, walk before you run. So have your child come on out, try it out for a week of summer camp, give them the experience, and then you can see if it's something they'd like to continue with.
So what is your goal? What is your goal?
Really, our goal is to, I feel like Southeast Texas has phenomenal athletes.
Yes.
I feel like there's just phenomenal athletes throughout this community, and I feel like tennis has been on the back burner. And I would like to see tennis become a little more of a mainstream sport for all of our student athletes to experience. Whether they decide to do this as a year-round sport or they decide to have this as a cross-training initiative, tennis crosses over to basketball, crosses over to soccer.
Yeah.
There's so many
Baseball,
crossovers. Baseball,
yeah,
exactly.
I mean, you know, the eye contact, you know.
The hand-eye coordination is incredible. So the key there is we feel like tennis right now, we want them, because of this amazing facility built by the city of Beaumont, we want the citizens to be able to enjoy the sport of tennis. You'll be able to learn, play, grow, all in the city of Beaumont.
Now, Eric, will they need a racket? I mean, what kind of, tell us about the attire and the equipment that they're going to need.
Most important, just wear athletic attire, athletic shoes. You don't have to go out and buy anything at first. We have rackets for the students to borrow, so if your child does not have a racket to start, no worries. We have rackets for them to borrow. Most important, we want them to experience the sport. I always feel like sometimes with other sports, you have to invest so much just to sign up.
Right.
I don't feel like that's the way to go. I grew up in a blue-collar family. My dad was always between jobs. My mom was a school teacher.
Yeah.
I didn't take a formal tennis lesson until I was 16 years old.
Wow.
So we really want to make sure that when we started this, it was all about bringing students out there, experience the sport of tennis, and give them the opportunities that we didn't always have.
Yeah. So they don't need a racket. They don't need balls.
No, sir.
Just show up, pay you $89 for that week, and then you're in for the week.
Exactly. In for the week, have a great time. And once again, they're in the covered court, so they don't have to worry about the sun blazing down on them in this 100-plus degree weather right now. They can enjoy the shaded courts and just enjoy a great week of tennis.
Well, listen, I want to thank Eric for coming today on what's happening in our neighborhood. Hey, listen, there are 2 weeks left of the summer, and he has a great offer. And all you have to do is just call the complex. Look, I put the number right there on the bottom of the screen where you could just give them a call. The excellent staff there will take good care of you. They don't need a racket. All they have to do is just come in shorts and tennis shoes and be ready to love the game of tennis. So, again, I want to thank him for coming, and I want to thank you for joining us here on What's Happening in Our Neighborhood. And we will see you next time on our broadcast.